How to take over an existing business. Acquiring an existing business can be both exhilarating and exhausting. There are a number of ways to take over a business. However, once you've identified a business to take over or to purchase, value must be assessed. How to take over an existing business. Acquiring an existing business can be both exhilarating and exhausting. There are a number of ways to take over a business. However, once you've identified a business to take over or to purchase, value must be assessed. One way to determine the value of a business is to add the total expenses of the business to the cost it would take to implement new management or annual salaries. Let me show you, for example. What we would do is take the amount of the expenses that the business has had over the course of the last year. So let's just say it's $100,000. And then the cost that it would take us to implement new management, say about $50,000. We would then add these two together, which would give us $150,000. But what we would do at this point is subtract this number from the amount of our total expenses. If we take the $150,000 and we're going to subtract it from $200,000, which we're going to say is our annual income. We subtract the 150, and that leaves us with $50,000, and that's considered our free cash flow. We take then the free cash flow of the business, and then we're going to multiply it by a multiple of about 5. So here we have $50,000 of our free cash flow, which we multiply times 5. And that multiple can be anywhere from 3 to 5, but it's good to use 5. So that's going to give us $250,000. This then becomes the amount that we are actually going to sell the business for, what we can purchase it for. But let's look at another example. Say that our annual income is not $200,000. Let's say that it's $125,000, which then means that we're going to have a negative cash flow position. We're actually going to be at a negative $25,000. This means that we shouldn't base this sale on the free cash flow, and we should look at an asset-only purchase. In most instances, an asset purchase is recommended. This avoids the purchaser assuming any unknown liabilities of the existing corporation.